Allen scored 95, does what he needs to do to get out in front here, but gives Nate the opportunity to really do some work on the dartboard here. If you guys are having a problem with your live stream feed, we do apologize as the internet has been acting up here. Just give us a little refresh here, reload the stream, and we will be back up and running here, as we should be live again on Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, when this goes down, it automatically kind of restarts a new broadcast here. So I do apologize about that. We do have the IT department already contacted, trying to look into the internet for us and seeing what we can do. Allen Bug, great shot. 180 points scored there. Phenomenal showing. Last turn from Nate.
Look at this from Aaron, following suit with his partner. Back-to-back 180s for the Wrecking Ball and the Allen Bug.
Yeah, first to set up on a finish, and a very clean finish at that as well. Good stuff from the gentleman. Yeah, with the way Aaron and Allen are throwing right now, I mean, their consistency that they're on is great to see.
.98, but really not much biscuits and gravy can do. Oh, Aaron, close to the bust there. Leaves tops. Will and Nate probably just warming up for the next leg.
Yeah, I mean, there's all you can do in a scenario like this. Like, obviously, never say die, don't give up on the leg altogether. But kind of refresh your mentality and say, I'm just getting warm-up darts for the next one.
Nice aggressive play there from Allen. Shoots the treble 20 on 68. Good spot to do it. And now Aaron, 3 clear at 40 to tie this up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, a little frustrated.
Second time we've seen him go awry on those 20s. And they're going to need some more darts here to polish this leg up. Will and Nate probably kicking themselves even more now, not being within touching distance.
Yeah, definitely a frustrating spot. But like you said, I mean, they should just consider this some extra practice starts for the next leg. They kind of just need to clear this mentality out, because Allen does take it there, making it 1 apiece. Of course, take a look in our chat there. You'll see the bracket link is posted for the Pro Doubles. Of course, you can also follow along in your BullShooter app. You just open up the BullShooter app, go to the Tournament Kings section of the app. From there, just switch over to all events. You'll be able to see every event available there and follow along with all the brackets live on your phone, including for the other divisions of the non-pro doubles 01 and the women's.
Good last there from Allen. This match is best of 5. Currently sitting at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go the distance. I mean, we've seen some breakout performances in certain legs here. But honestly, a pretty scrappy match, especially because Gravy and Biscuits did have a pretty convincing win over Barry and Chris, and Bugs and Z-Man had a very convincing win over Timmy and Joe. I'm kind of surprised at the scrappiness right now, but of course, as soon as I say that, Aaron goes up and fills it up there for 180.
Yeah, it seems like maybe Aaron and Allen have the higher ceiling, but because they aren't right now stringing those together, Will and Nate just staying close and taking advantage of throw. Maybe enough to get him in there, as we see Allen put in another 2 triple turn. Will still lingering back. See if we can't will some more into existence out of him.
I just want to let you know, puns are my thing, so kind of need you to back off my branding here.
There's too many with Will Moore.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. He really has the most punnable name. Wrecking Ball does wreck it, though, here. 121 scored. It's one thing to hit the big shot and load up the 20s or bet any of the numbers for that matter. But then to follow it with another great score right behind, I mean, that's what really makes the difference, is because it's just back-to-back great shots, not just moments of greatness.
And look at this from Alan Bug, loading it up.
Yeah, they're really heating up in this match here. With a potential 2 in a row if they do take it. Not quite out of the running in this leg. There could be some room for errors between Aaron and Allen, but it's heavily favored for them at the moment.
Well, the good news for Gravy and Biscuits is even if Aaron pegs this double 10, which he does, they're just right back up and starting. I do think they need to take a look at their order, regardless of the outcome of this match. You have to have your stronger player, even on the day. You have to have your better player going first. They need more trips to the board.
Certainly agree.
And right now, there's definitely a difference between Nate and Will.
Yeah, I agree. There's certain teams and players that have the superstition of, no, you're the A, I'm the B. I'll be honest, when you're playing in a pro division like this and it's not some flight thing where there's a clear average difference and more likely you guys are pretty even keel, go with the hot hand first. There's no reason to go with the superstition unless there's a strong preference in players that say, I don't like going first or whatever else it may be.
Yeah, I've never understood that. I mean, it's really apparent in mixed triples when people, well, the third player is going to get the most shots at the finish. Stop. Don't do that. Unless there's a rule that says somebody has to start, aka a girl, then you should be in the exact order of who's throwing best that day.
All right, now I believe Aaron Zimmerman's definitely throwing the best on the board. I mean, he has been really lighting it up and could potentially get 3 off the spin here if he keeps throwing like that. Of course, Allen doesn't get his score in line here. Now, I do want to ask you this, Gordon. How do you feel about button pushers for players, especially those individual ones that have their own little personalized button pusher guy that sets up the match and everything? The dark caddy, if you will.
I don't see the use whatsoever. But I mean, to each their own. I don't know how many times that's even actual possibility. I will say the days of having a chalker and steel tip. I mean, I don't think it's exactly the same, but um, chalkers are always a good thing. But button pushers seems kind of silly to me.
Yeah, there's definitely some strong opinions on it that happened after it started showing up in some other live streams. So I was curious if you had any input on that one, as Jonathan Long knows exactly who I'm talking about. Do appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, sir. One more. Just needs to honestly hit a big shot here if he can. Try to get it into place here because Allen's still pretty far away, but that's not going to be enough.
Well, Aaron's not going to want to mess around on this 153 because it can go bad fairly quickly. He may not get another shot. He's not going to take it out. He tries to bring it down as low as possible, staying on that trip 20. But it's not going to take much for Nate to put a lot of pressure on that 305.
Yeah, combined 268 currently. So Allen needs to not only get below that, but below whatever else will also subsequently shoots here.
Oh, I think needed to. So 138 is live. And if we're looking at a freeze, he needs to get to 74 or lower, which he's going to do.
That was a huge correction. That really out of line first start and then had to correct. And he did, doing exactly what needs to be done here. So we're just going to see a setup, and I expect it to go all the way down to probably 4 or 2 here just because of the state of the game. Yeah, he tried to go for the double bull there, it looks like.
Aaron trying to figure out what would be best.
Not an ideal leave, but just wanted to bring it down as much as he can while still leaving a double.
130 is live.
Not anymore. Some frustration there from Nate.
And a good leave. Nice big triple. Allen Bug cannot go out. And he's got to fill it up to even have any chance of unfreezing. It's not going to happen. So 58 for Will Moore to send us to a decider.
Yeah, Bugs and Z-Man need both players to miss here to have a chance. And it won't happen there. Will Moore does get it. 2-2 now.
So deciding leg, cork here. I think Aaron gave that the focus he should have.
Yeah, that's might be a critical error. Going first in any game is going to be important, but especially in an 0-1 format like this. Because, I mean, we saw Aaron Zimmerman last game. I mean, he played phenomenal. but because they were going second and some lax starts from Allen, never really got a look other than the 153.
Yeah, good last. The battle of the starters is won by Aaron.
We'll see. Everyone's kind of in line with each other for the most part. We're going to see who gets that breakaway first, and Will not going to be happy with that. Aaron, who I would say has probably been the most consistent and highest shooting player in this match, needs to perform now. Tim Goodwin saying, I'm fine with button pushers. It's once you get someone retrieving the darts for you that's crossing the line. Well, I mean, you don't want to hurt your hands, you know, or if they fall on the floor, bend over. I mean, come on, Tim.
Only 45 there from Allen. So chance for Will. Find a couple big trebles here. Get back into this leg. And is now almost a full turn behind the rest of the field here.
Yeah, it's certainly up to Bugs and Z-Man to punish something like that, and they're really not at the moment.
No, this is a very gitchy last leg from everybody. Nate has the best opportunity to continue on and stays straight, which a 59 pretty valuable so far this leg. But Allen and Aaron have definitely piled in the trebles previously, and here we see Allen taking the opportunity, putting in the 180.
Yeah, well, he seems to have woken up here, and that might light a spark, and not just in himself, but in everybody else on the board. Now saying, hey, here we go. It's now or never. And look at this. Now the spark is ignited.
Oh, and another slack turn from Aaron. Did not expect this in a deciding leg. Brings Will back into compliance with the rest of the scores here. May rest on Allen's shoulders here. Big shot here to set up.
Needs to find something.
Followed by a finish.
I don't think a 148 is quite enough here. I mean, you're going to have Will and Nate have opportunities to set up potentially better finishes. We'll see how much that is costly or not costly, though. Yeah, Will and Nate just kind of catching a cold streak at the wrong time. I mean, when you have these last leg deciders, you either rise to the occasion and play out of your mind, or it's the complete opposite, and it's the hardest leg to throw. Aaron with a huge 180 there. Great shot for him. Nate answers right back, though. Now, good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, though, with Will Moore being at 250, Allen doesn't even need to take it out. He can just focus on bringing it down. Although with 148, you'd have to imagine he's going to take a clean look. Yep. The Decided to stay up there just to bring down the points there and said, you know what, Aaron, you can do the hard work of finishing. Does leave a finish here, but it requires Alan and Aaron to miss their outs here for Will to get a shot, as Nate will not get a shot here. Sets it up kindly, though. Brings it all the way there. Allen, 9 for double 8.
Just taking a half a second here to reset. And he buries it. There you see the reaction. Good shot there from Alan Bug. Fifth leg decider here between these two. Gravy and Biscuit's going to have to go to the losers bracket and try to battle back through to get to the final. But Alan Bug and Aaron on to the final against Joel and Donnie Lassie coming up very shortly.
Yeah, we're going to be getting that King Seat match coming up next here for you. Now, while we all have you guys in the chat, I do see a couple comments asking the questions about how that rule works now for playing the rest of the regional, the new rule. So if you look at it here, it says if a player wins a top 3 at a previous BullShooter regional, they can participate in pro events or mixed events as the pro for anything. So if you plaque in an event at a BullShooter regional, you are going to play as a pro the rest of the tour for that year, even if you didn't go pro in that particular event, a la getting third in a mixed triples event. I hope that helps clarify. If you guys have any more questions, I'll put LJ's phone number in the chat.
Yeah, I won't answer.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we have the King Seat match for the Pro Doubles 01 coming up next here for you. Excuse me. Bugs and Z-Man going up against Joel's Nuts Triple D going on here. Be back in just a moment. Gordon Dixon, Nick Teixeira, and sometimes LJ doing whatever he does in the background.